All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while since I made one of these videos. I know I said I was going to make some Fear the Walking Dead reactions, but I got really busy and I wasn't able to get to those. I really wish I could have. I might make some sort of video talking about it, but that's besides the point. The main thing I want to focus on is the main show, The Walking Dead, which is coming back August 22nd. So, as you guys probably already know, every Thursday up until Comic-Con, they're doing The Walking Dead reveals. But this week, this past Monday and Tuesday, they released these two cryptic teasers. It was really weird, almost like just promotional images. It wasn't even much of a trailer. The past two Thursdays, the reveals have just been images, and we haven't gotten any casting news. It's just been kind of images and promotional things, set photos from the season. But this Thursday, we got an actual trailer, or at least it's being marketed as an actual trailer. I haven't watched it yet. I have watched the first two that came out this week that weren't part of the Thursday reveals. They were just kind of trailers that were really fast moving, and I'll probably play those later. But they weren't really much of a, it wasn't really much of a trailer. It was more just kind of a little video marketing the final season, showing some more set photos. But yeah, I did think it was kind of weird that they released those not on a Thursday. And I'm wondering if this is more like that, if it's going to be more of an actual trailer. The official 5-minute long trailer that they normally do for every season is coming out on Comic-Con. That was confirmed by Angela Kang. So yeah, I know this is all very confusing, but they're just starting to market the final season. It's a little bit different this year since it's not coming out in October. So yeah, let's get into this trailer. Okay, so this is more like the last two. It's still cool though. It's visually very nice. And showing they're all going in this train station. Oh, there it is, the Wall of the Lost. Oh, Negan is back. Mercer is here. Oh my gosh. Wait, who was that? Okay, so that was not really an actual trailer. That wasn't any footage. It was just like the last two. It didn't show any real footage. I mean, maybe a little bit, but it was kind of like some green screen stuff. But the big thing we got here was we got to see Mercer. I know we've seen Mercer before, but this is the first official piece of promotional material that AMC released that shows Michael James Shaw as Mercer, so that was really cool. Overall, it didn't really show a lot new. Let me see. Okay, so first of all, it was pretty straightforward, just showing more pictures of all of our characters. We know that the premiere for season 11 is going to be a two-parter, and the title is Acheron. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it means I'll put the definition up on screen. I'm probably butchering this. It means going through a valley of death, going through a river, and it's supposed to symbolize this abandoned train station that they're going through, that I would assume they're going through to get to the Commonwealth. I don't know, but it's going to be this epic two-part premiere. There's probably going to be some deaths in it, but anyways, they are traveling to the Commonwealth because this is the actual season 11. This isn't the bonus episodes anymore. We're going to actually move forward with the story, so they're going to hopefully hop into it pretty fast. But the first thing that's kind of new here is the Wall of the Lost, which, if you didn't know, in the comics, that's the first thing that Michonne sees. In this case, it's Ezekiel, because Michonne's off the show. Michonne is with Yumiko and all those people that go to the Commonwealth, and they find this place called the Wall of the Lost, and it's basically just a wall of missing people, almost like in real life. Missing children, missing people get posted up in public places. Well, in the Commonwealth, they have the same thing, and it's just missing people or dead people. So, it could be anyone. Obviously, we all would hope it's going to be Rick. Maybe it will be, but I'm not going to be expecting that just yet. Definitely by the end, probably. We're going to get some Rick stuff, but not right away. I'm hoping that... So, in the comics, it's Michonne's daughter who, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's Michonne's daughter, but it's just so out of the blue because it's someone that we haven't seen before. Just this new character that's her daughter. So they could easily write that in with like Yumiko or Ezekiel, some person that they lost early on in the apocalypse is here, and they have a picture of Ezekiel or a picture of Yumiko, and they're like, "Have you seen my dad or my friend or whoever?" That would be comic book accurate. Now, my hope for this, it could really be anything, and I wouldn't be the most disappointed if it's that. But my hope for it is that it's going to show a picture of Morgan, and it's Dwayne saying, "Have you seen my dad?" Because Morgan he always comes back to the show in the coolest ways, and this is the final season, so this is their final chance to have him come back. I mean, they could do it in part 2 or part 3, but I just think this is so perfect, and I've said this in my reaction videos too. I want it to be like a picture of Morgan, like from their family albums from the first episode, just a young Morgan smiling, and it's from Dwayne, and it says, "Have you seen my dad, Morgan Jones?" And Eugene and Ezekiel, they would both recognize Morgan. They'd be like, "Oh my God, like we know him. We gotta find his son." Like, I don't know. I just think that would be cool. What would be even cooler if it was Rick, like saying, "Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Michonne? Or have you seen my daughter?" or something. That would be the best, but I'm not going to be expecting that. And the whole Morgan thing, I mean, it's kind of far out there too. It's probably going to end up being something stupid like Yumiko's daughter. I hope not, but yeah, it is exciting. They are definitely following the comic books here. And then they keep showing this picture, and they've shown this picture in so many different teasers of this graffiti in the train station that says, "If there is a God, I hope he prays for my forgiveness." I mean, not really a whole lot to talk about there. It kind of relates back to the early episodes of The Walking Dead with people just looking to God for the apocalypse and everything. There's a scene in the first episode where Rick's looking for gas, and he sees these 2 dead people in their house, and on the wall it's written something about God. So it's kind of going back to its roots a little bit, just a little Easter egg. And then, yeah, like I said, we get this shot of Mercer, which is so exciting. I think this guy, Michael James Shaw, I think he looks perfect for the role. And he actually, I didn't know this until recently, he plays Corvus Glaive, I think his name is, from Avengers Infinity War, one of Thanos' Black Order. He does like the motion capture for it, so, he's got some experience in that realm.
Do you have a bit of experience in that arena?
So I'm looking forward to see what he can bring to it. Mercer is one of the better parts of the Commonwealth arc in the comics. Okay, so when I was watching it, I thought, what the heck, is that Beta? I thought it looked like Beta. That's Daryl. That has to be Daryl, or maybe a Reaper, but that looks like Daryl to me. Okay, this shot here looks like, I'm gonna guess that's Ezekiel and Princess and Yumiko's group arriving at the Commonwealth in that little wagon there. That's just like in the comics. That's how it works out. We're probably gonna pick up with that in the first episode or 2 here, and hopefully that's like Mercer standing, or maybe it's Pamela. I don't know. It could be anyone just standing there. So that's them arriving. And then we have another good shot of Mercer. Man, he looks so good. He looks so good for the part. And then, okay, so I'm gonna play the other trailers they released. The little, I don't really want to call these trailers. They're more just like kind of promotional videos because we're not getting any actual footage. I'll play the other one that shows a few more shots of this, but we keep seeing these group of people who are like dressed in hoods and masks. They kind of look like Elijah, and they're most likely that group, the Reapers that they introduced in 10C. I don't really know where they're going with this because the Reapers are 100% show original. It's probably just there to bring some more action because general consensus is that the Commonwealth arc wasn't that good in the comics. Not a whole lot happened. So I think this Reapers group is kind of going to bring some more action to the table. We just keep seeing this badass shot of like 50 people standing there with weapons, and they kind of look like Elijah. I don't know. I mean, they kind of look like the actual Reaper that we saw. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a ton of theories out there about who these people are, but they're definitely going to be interesting. Okay, so here's the other teaser that was released on the 28th of June. I think it was this Tuesday or Monday. It's just a 15-second long thing. It's basically the same thing as the last one. It's just a lot more fast-paced. It's just kind of 3D green screen pictures of our characters, and just some more pictures. So I'm gonna go through this trailer now. So again, more Wall of the Lost, more shots of the Commonwealth and everything. Okay, and there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
These trailers are so fast because it's just showing a bunch of pictures. There's this shot here of like 20 people all in masks and hoods, and clearly they are this new group of people. Probably, most likely, like I'm 99% sure they're going to be the Reapers. They're just going to be here. They're just this show original storyline. They were introduced in 10C because most of the stuff in 10C was planned for the final season 11. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see what they do with this. I did see a pretty interesting theory on Instagram the other day talking about this group of people, saying it's a really far out there theory, but I love far out there theories, saying that maybe these people are going to give Gabriel his comic book death. And I think that's very possible. I said this in my reaction to the Gabriel episode in 10C. It ends with them walking towards that water tower. It's like, why would they show that water tower? Because anyone who's read the comics or knows about that death in the comics, like that's what the water tower means. So who knows? I think that'd be really cool since Beta's gone and they can't really do it anymore. Maybe Gabriel will still get his death falling off the water tower and it's a Reaper. I mean, Robert Pattinson was not Robert Pattinson. What's his name? Robert Patrick he was kind of similar to Beta. He was like this big buff guy with a bad temper. And if the rest of his group was anything like that, I think they'd be perfect to give someone that water tower death. So that's very exciting. And I'm very interested to see where this storyline's going to go. Okay. So that first one just showed pictures of Maggie, Carol, and the princess, kind of all the women. And this one shows Daryl, Negan, and just kind of all the men. It's just an editing choice, but they released 2 of these little 15-second long promotional teasers. So this is the second one. Same kind of thing here. That is cool to see Negan back. So yeah, we still have been given very little, and we know now that we're going to have to wait until Comic-Con around July 20th to get the actual 5-minute long trailer that's going to show real footage. So I will definitely be doing a reaction video to that. These are still exciting. I hope that next week is some casting reveals or some character portraits, because that's a little bit more exciting to me than these, because these are basically just glorified promotional images. It's not any actual footage. So that's kind of all we've been getting, is just more images, which is still very exciting. I still very much look forward to it, but I hope we get some casting information. Like, I want to know who's going to be playing Pamela Milton, who's going to be playing Lance, who's going to be playing Sebastian. If they're going to be doing that Rick Grimes death, they better pick someone with a punchable face to play Sebastian. So yeah, I'm very excited. If they release any more cool things on Thursday or any day, if it's good enough, I'll make a reaction out of it. Today, I just kind of wanted to, since this was an actual Thursday reveal, it was a minute-long teaser, I made a video just kind of covering all 3, because the other 2 were very, very short. But yeah, this was very good. Definitely stay tuned for more. As soon as The Walking Dead starts, I'm going to be doing my reaction videos again. I really can't wait to get started with that. This season's going to be so good. Episodes are going to be so much better because we're out of COVID now. So yeah, I cannot wait for it. So make sure you stay tuned. If you like this video, drop a like. It really helps out the channel. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Who will you become?